We've been talking about attachment in some groups, and Judy was speaking a lot about it this week, which I thought about, and sort of kind of tied it in with something I read about confusion. And I guess that what I was thinking about was that when you try to discern what's love and what's attachment, it's confusing. And when you look at it and then really are honest with yourself and look at your life, they're oftentimes conjoined and difficult to separate out, but not impossible. And I read something recently about confusion where the Buddha said that if you have right thoughts, you don't have confusion. Mm. And what leads to right thoughts is right view. And right view usually is talking about like emptiness and reality, the nature of reality and the self, and that's very important. But also I think when you talk about the collection of wisdom, there's also the wisdom of more conventional reality and karma, the functionings of karma, actually. And I think that when I think about attachment and love, I think there's a kind of wisdom involved. Not just in discerning, which obviously would take some wisdom, but also in, I at least try to convince myself that, and work to cultivate a solid conviction, actually, that at the basis of every human being is and every sentient being is a Buddha potential in this goodness. And His Holiness talks about that our wrong views are based on something that's can't stand up to reason, and it doesn't work even. You know, they don't even work once you see them for what they are. But when you have things that are based on a solid basis, and love is one of those things, then they hold up. And so I was thinking about when we have confusion, like say in community, you know, then how can we hold these things? Because we're usually attached to something. You know, we either have ignorance, anger, attachment, some form of that. And, you know, oftentimes, well, we always have some level of ignorance, but so there's oftentimes some level of attachment going on. And so I was thinking that it's very easy to have attachment to things and not be aware of it. And so just trying to frame things in the basket, I would say, of love, rather than the basket of attachment, really helps to put things in a better perspective and really helps my mind tremendously. So that because what is love about? It's about other people's happiness. And so if I even take things that I find confusing and I try to hold them in that space, it makes me able to see much more clearly how to work with my own mind, and also what my actions might be, where I would want them to come from. I hope that makes some sense.